Hi there, Cycle Camp here. We're at the range again. We're going to be shooting a new old gun and an old gun. Today I'm going to have my 1891 Carcano, which is the one that I just did the video about redoing the handguard. I've never shot this firearm before, so this ought to be pretty interesting. This firearm uses a Mannlicher style unblock clip, and stick it in there and see if it works. That went in okay. All right. Forgot my ears. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. The other thing we're going to do is this sight actually flips all the way forward, and there's a secondary battle sight here for closer range. So that's what we're going to use. It should still be shooting fairly high. So I'm gonna shoot underneath the shoot and see how well we do. Okay. This is 6.5 by 52 Carcano. I hope this shoots pretty well because I love the sights on this thing. They really did. They have a nice deep notch, and the front pin is tapered, and it's very easy to see. Action seems to work pretty well. It's a little stiff. I'm shooting at the left target. Oh, the follower is not let one of the rounds go, so I'm jammed up. That's okay. Well, and we'll shoot all 6 just for fun. What happened on that other round is the follower came up behind the shell and the shell nosedived. So when I was trying to push the bolt forward, it was hanging up on the head of the next one in line. These are brand new end block clips, and I'm not sure how well they work. So, but they seem to get the job done. Okay, now we're going to try it with the rolling block. This is a 1902 pattern number 5 rolling block action. This is the one that I replaced the stock on because the barrel stop was not correct. The area for the barrel stop was all chewed out, and it was allowing the stock to slide forward. So I replaced it, and I wasn't going to shoot it. And then a friend of mine on the internet said, it might shoot better now that you've got it straightened out. So I thought I'd take it out and take a few with it. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to shoot at the right-hand target for this one, and just put a few through there and see if it shoots any better, and also see if the stock separates. I've also put the barrel bands in their proper orientation, so hopefully that'll help too. So we'll see what happens. This, while the other gun has a very nice sight picture, this one has a really crappy sight picture. It's not nice at all. on this particular firearm, the notch is very small. It's not very deep at all, and you can just barely catch. Me personally, I can just barely catch the top of the sight in there. Seems to be firing pretty well. And we'll take 5. I like shooting 5. That way, if you have any flyers, you know, it's a little more, it's easier to tell what you're doing versus what the gun's doing. This will give me something to do later in the week, cleaning these out again. I think that one might have favored a little high. We'll see. Okay, we'll take a walk down and see how it looks. Okay, and then we'll come over here and see what we see. Oh, this is miserable. This is just awful. So we didn't hit the first target at all, as far as I can tell. So I'll have to double check, take a couple more pops and see where that's hitting. And the other guy, the rolling block, is way up here at the top. So I've got a couple fairly close together, but they're very, very high. So that's a little disappointing, but that's okay. Well, they operate well. They just didn't hit where I expected them to hit. Okay, I took another set of shots, and this time I held on the very bottom of the paper target for both of these. So here's how the rolling block did. I strung them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I guess my windage is pretty good. My elevation, I didn't keep them all in there, but that's a pretty good set of shots. And then here is the Carcano. The Carcano had 6. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then two up a little high. But given that I was trying to sight on the very bottom of the paper, I don't feel too bad about that. So they are shooting very high, but that's not unusual for old military guns, and I'm fairly happy with that. Hi there, I just want to make one quick follow-up thing, and that is the stock on the Remington, the rolling block, did not move at all. So this was great. The new bottom stock with the better and the replacement of the barrel stop has cured the problem of this creeping out as it was being shot. So I'm very happy with that. The Carcano looks like we've got a problem with the follower. I've had problems with these Mannlicher type followers before where they get bent or that kind of thing. So I'm going to have to look into that a little more and see if I can get it to cycle all 6 rounds properly. But that's a video for another day. Thanks again. Have a great afternoon.